Welcome back. It's Grassroots Business at the end of the week. EU leaders have failed to agree on their $750 billion euro recovery fund. Extraordinarily, the decision has been put off until July, and it had already been put off once or twice. The frugal four are refusing to go along with it. That's Austria, the Netherlands, Denmark and Sweden. Now, into its context, the French Finance Minister Bruno LeMaire has warned us of hard times ahead. Last month he told me it's hard to predict the shape of the recovery that will come.
I will not bet on a V, a L or a tick. I know that it will be difficult. And I really know that hard times are coming for France, for the EU countries, for the US. In the coming month, we will have to live very difficult times. Let's be clear about that. And you know, I've been very frank from the very beginning of that crisis. I made a comparison between this crisis and the crisis of 1929, which means that we are living a recession that should be the worst that we have ever lived, both in the EU and in the US. We are doing our most efforts to support some specific sectors, to fund the recovery plans, both at the national and the European level. But let's be clear, the rebound will be very progressive. I do not expect any improvement of the situation before the beginning of next year, before the beginning of 2021, and we will have very hard times between now and the end of 2020. Let's be clear about that. I really think that we have to build on truth, not on lies, and build on confidence, not on illusions.
I think most would agree that the European Union was slow to start, and indeed some called it an existential crisis. Do you now see that as likely? Do you see the breakup and the fragmentation as still being a risk?
I think that these risks are behind us and that there should not be any more difficulty thanks to that proposal from Emmanuel Macron and Angela Merkel, thanks to the leadership and the decision taken by Ursula von der Leyen. And I really urge the 4 remaining states that are still opposing that plan to come back to a wise attitude and to come back to the European team so that we can spend public money as soon as possible to support our economy, to support our single market, and to have the 27 member states all together having a quick economic recovery.